So it'll be interesting to see if I can get up here and start going up the main track. Right, I think this is it now, coming up. We have to cut through the tree and just go up that direction up there. Yeah, I'm just letting him do his licks and his wheeze and his peas on every bit of blade of grass. Right, so I think this is it. And you've got to squeeze up through the trees because there's the last electricity pylon before the road bends around the right and goes down past the THRUNTON village itself. This is it. There's some wooden fencing just up here we can step over, I think. Hey, come here, come here, come here. Right, hopefully I'll be able to get up here. It's just an old like quad bike track. It's not looking good so far. There's a couple of trees down where I might have to duck underneath. We'll go around it. Right, come on, up we go. The things you've got to do your pathways. There's loads of little tree branches here, trip hazards. When he's pulled us over, you kind of see where you're putting your feet with a high bracken and fern. Right, come on. He's doing as he's told. Oh, he's slowing down, he's stopping, he's looking back, and he's not pulling like he normally does. So the training is now cutting in. Wait, son. Right, wait. Good boy, good boy. Right, there's loads of branches on the foot. Snapped off branches. Right, wait, son, wait. Wait, I don't know here. Wait, son, wait. Wait. Wait, son, wait. Whoa. There's ditches as well as the tree branches you got to look for. There's a bloody big tree falling across the path higher up there, look. 50 yards up. It's high up and it's not going to be able to duck underneath it dead easy. He's just happy to sniff around. Well, so far so good. Obviously this is the old pathway that people used to use to come down from the main pathway until it was all blocked off with trees and debris. There's ditches all the way up the bloody path. Got to watch it. You can go in there, twist your ankle. Just take my time. So I didn't hurt myself. But there's another bloody big tree falling across. Higher up again, 50 yards up. Right. I just remember I come up one of the first times I came to THRUNTON Woods. I can't remember why, but I went up the main path and then turned right and went through where they've got the metal barriers now, and I seen this track continuing down And I thought, right, I'm going to go all the way down the bottom of that and see where it brings it out. And sure enough, that's when I found out it brought you onto the main road again at that electricity pylon. So this is why I remember this was here. So it's uphill basically from the main road all the way up to that wooden bench where you look over towards the Cheviot. So you can see this pathway is well cut in now. Just got to duck underneath the tree branches now and again. But hopefully there'll be no big trees across the path higher up. There's a wood pigeon's egg on the track. Good boy, son. Good boy. Well, you can see this has been like a substantial quad bike track at one time. He does this all the time. He just stops dead in front of you and starts sniffing every blade of grass. So I've got to stop myself, walk around them, so I can continue walking up the track. Right, it's all full of holes here, so once again you'll have to be careful not to step in there and twist your bloody ankle. But eventually I'll get onto the proper, like, farmer's quad track type thing, where there's no holes and just a stone track. Wood pigeons taking off all the time when they hear me coming. Right, so you can begin to see where there's bikes come up here now. You can see the tyre tracks of the olden days when they would come up here all the time, or down here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nearly went. Right, is this way I'm coming out into the proper track. Right, so when I get further up here, I'll be able to point out to the left where they've got the track fenced off with those metal barriers to stop you coming up here off the main track. Yeah, this is it. Right. Right, so there's your sign that they're doing forestry work down there, and that's where you normally come up from the main track when you come through the main barrier gate of the car park. You used to come up here, and as you can see the track bends around to the left and then just goes up and up and up and up, and there's another bike track goes off down there where you've got the arrow. There's a motor post there with a red square with a white arrow on it, pointing down there for the bike tracks to go down. And that would take you down at the bottom road where I checked out this morning, first thing, when I drove past the car park. See if you can park down there, but there's notices all over the shop, no parking. But that's on the left hand side, nothing on the right. So I could have taken a chance to turn around and just park on the opposite side. As long as I'm not blocking any farmers' gates or anything, and the road's wide enough for big trucks to get past. Right, so this is the track that I wanted to be on last week, to go all the way at the top. So I'll go above Killally and keep going over towards the big massive cane at Hard Nab, through the double wooden gate and across the fields where there's normally sheep and cows. So if I let him off in a minute, I'll have to put him back on his leader when we get to that part where I go through the gate. But I'm glad I got through underneath all those tree branches to get on this track. But like you say, it's you can see it's uphill, so it does get you out of breath. But that bit of a breeze is going to be nice, especially when the sun gets up high at midday. Come on then, Howie. Come on, there man. Every blade of grass. Howie. There must be dogs coming along here now. He's sniffing and licking. Right, that's looking back down the track. I've just come up off the main road. So as you can see, it's not a proper track. It's just what is at the end of the roads for farmers to come down, go right down the bottom and get back onto the main road at one time. But as you can see, it's not used now. Just like to me, hikers, when we dog and cyclists coming up and down here. But when we get higher, the views over the top of the trees over there towards the Cheviot Hill will open up and get much better the higher we'll go. Okay, so the track's opening up wide now. There's a big crack in the middle of where the rain's been running down, and the road's opened up and cracked. Right, so there's a big rough track coming up here now from the right down there, so I would imagine that this is used by the caterpillars to come up here off the main road at the bottom, to come up here and grab the trees and take them down there and get back onto the main road. It's like a fine sand dust type thing on this track. Right, so there's some beautiful views. Good boy, son, good boy. Right, come on. Come on, up we go. Yeah, get over here to the left. Get on this harder track. See, I can see bike tyre marks. So obviously the bikers have still been coming up here because they know how to get along here as well. Right, so they've left that dead tree there for birds of prey to land on and scout around looking for the prey. So as you can see by the huge trees that's been cut down just on the right hand side of the track here, this would have been a lovely covered over tree fell, like a grove if you like. So the trees would have been draped across the top of it, both sides. Stop, take a minute. pan around slowly so you can take in all the views. But as you can see, we're getting higher and higher and higher. So over there to the left is the main track that I would be coming in from the main gate from the car park. And I would have been coming up here right to come on this track here, but they've got it blocked off with metal barriers back there. So that's why I bypassed them to get onto the track the way I came. From that electricity pylon. That's where your motor is. There's another motor post just up ahead, look. It's on the right hand side. But that one's like green square disc with a white arrow on it. So that'll be another bike track that goes down probably. So like I said last week, a lot of these cyclist tracks will be overgrown and not used. They'll start disappearing, so when the bikers start coming up here full time again throughout the summers and that, all the pathways will get worn in again. Right, so that's looking over towards Hedge Hope and the Cheviot. So I've got good enough visibility to look right across there. So far, so good. So this is where I was wanting to try and do last Sunday. Right, do you want to drink some? Get a drink. Get a drink. Here, get a drink. Here, get a drink. Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. Any puddles of water, I'll get a drink. Keep them hydrated. So as you can see, this is just like a rough track going all the way up to Killally. It's not a proper forestry commission track with stones on it, road. Right, so like last week I was walking and I normally listen out for the beep 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 when your battery runs out, but after so long it didn't do that, so I started to panic and I thought, right, the camera's acting up again with the battery in the micro SD card. So I stopped recording, pressed the stop button, and it says please wait, repairing your file. I went, oh no, it's doing that again. Here, get a drink, son. Here, get a drink. Get a drink. Get a drink. Here, here, here. Here, get a drink, son. Here, here. Here, get a drink. Get a drink. Good boy, son. Get a drink. Nah, he obviously doesn't want one. Right, come on then. So I used to do a corn all the time, just make sure I kept drinking and keeping hydrated. So in the real world, Bobby Kennedy has endorsed Trump for to be the next president of the United States. So that's a massive blow to the Democrats at the DNC after that satanic bloody ritual. But another important piece of information came out from Nancy Pelosi. She actually said we are cold-blooded reptiles. Now, David Icke warned about reptiles 20 to 30 years ago, but nobody listened. They all thought he was a nut. But not so much now. Hearing it come from the horse's mouth. I was trying to tell people about it, but the looks that you get from people think you're bloody nuts when you talk about all the royal family are reptiles, especially the Queen Mother. She was evil. She used to devour young children. Come on, away. She looked like an 80-odd-year-old frail old lady, but she was a powerful reptile when she morphed from human to a reptilian form. They reckon she was evil, bloodlust. I'm just looking through the trees and now you can see a bit of a bike track going up over the top of that hill there. Right, well, I'm just going to keep on going all the way at the top of this track and see if I come across any barriers at the top end. But these are the views that I wanted to look at over there towards the Cheviot. Up ahead looks like there's a load of dead branches left in the middle of the track. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there. I might be able to get through, but it's not fair on the dog because all those branches make stick spelks into his pads, between his pads. So that's what I'm concerned about. So I might have to go around them and find a better track through it.